Hey guys, so this is integer checkup. So you took a quiz earlier and now we're going to check it together. And I did grade it, but I want you to go through the process of thinking through these problems with me. So number one said, which of the following would have an integer of negative 15? So I'm looking for a keyword here that's going to tell me that it's negative, okay? A gain of 15 yards, okay, that would be a plus. Gain is a plus. A 15-degree rise in temperature, so rise would also be plus. 15 feet below sea level would be negative, and a $15 deposit. Deposit means you're putting money in, so that's normally a plus. So negative 15, the only one that matches is letter C. 15 below gives you the negative. Okay? Number two, which of the following would have an integer of 10? So this, even though there's nothing in front of it, it's a plus if there's nothing there. Okay, so a deposit is you're putting money in, and that's going to be a plus. Okay, a drop of 10 degrees, indicates negative. Okay, 10 feet below ground, below is going to indicate a negative, and a loss of 10 yards, and loss is going to indicate negative. So the only one that indicates positive is going to be letter A. Okay? Number three, an integer's distance from zero. So if you remember as a class, I said steps. How many steps till I get to zero? So that's distance. Steps is distance. So the distance is the absolute value. Okay? Number four, the average, I may need to zoom out a little bit wrong way. The average temperature in Antarctica is 50 degrees below zero. How is this temperature written to show that it is below zero? So 50 degrees below is going to be negative 50 degrees Celsius. So that matches with letter C. A lot of people put this one, but it was a negative, and that doesn't equal a positive. Negative and negative is a plus, right? And that's not how we would write it. We would just put negative 50. So number four is letter C. Okay. Number five. On the number line, which points are located at a distance of 8 units from zero? And a lot of people miss this question. So if I think about my number line, here's 0, okay, and the numbers go in both directions. Which numbers on the number line, which points are 8 units? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Positive 8 is 8 units away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And negative 8 is 8 units away. So letter B, those are the two places that absolute value is 8. They're both 8 steps from 0. Okay. Letter number 6. The following temperatures were recorded in Willowbrook during a 5-day period last year. 9, 13, negative 10, 0, negative 15, which shows the temperatures ordered from coldest to warmest. Coldest, the smaller the number gets. So really it's like listing them smallest to biggest. Okay, coldest to warmest. The lower the number, the colder it is. Okay, so if I put these in order, I know that the negative numbers are small, the smallest ones, and negative 15 is smaller than negative 10. Okay, so that's going to match letter B. Negative 15, negative 10, 0, 9, and 13. Okay, coldest to warmest is the same as saying smallest to biggest. The lower the number, the colder it is. Okay. Number 7 was really tricky, and almost everybody missed this question. Which of the following expressions has the least absolute value? Okay, so the number that was the least, if they weren't absolute value, would be negative 23, and a lot of people chose that, but they have absolute value signs. So the value of absolute value of negative 21 is 21. The absolute value of negative 16 is 16. 19 is just 19. And the absolute value of negative 23, it's 23 spaces away. So the expression that has the least absolute value is letter B. Okay, we had to solve that, the absolute value. This one's only 16 places away. That's the least amount. Okay, and they worded that problem tricky, but I want you guys to understand how to figure that out. Okay. Number 8, what is the opposite of 23? The opposite of 23 is negative 23. Okay. Number 9, compare the integers, negative 8 and negative 7. So on the number line, I have 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8. So negative 7, negative 8. Negative 8 is more that way, so it's smaller, right? So less than. The small side goes towards the negative 8. All right? And last but not least, during a drought, the water level in a lake dropped 11 feet. Which point on the number line represents negative 11? So I'm going to go to negative 11. It's right there. A represents negative 11. Okay? So hopefully these questions make sense. If you still have questions on them, please, please, please ask. Okay? Because these are things that I really want you to understand how to do. Thanks, guys.